So today's topic is factoring. I'm going to show you how to factor things when they're just in the form of x squared plus bx plus c. B and c can be positive or negative constants. The key is that this number out here in the front, it's got to be a 1. So to bear that in mind, this works. These rules work when there's that happening. Rule number 1, they're all based on the first and the second sign. So we're looking at x squared plus bx plus c. So this says if the second sign is positive, you add the factors. Both terms use the first sign. Let's work an example to see what that looks like. So I'm going to keep the rule in mind here and then the factors. So we're going to list off the factors of 18. Factors of 18, 1 and 18, 2 and 9, 3 and 6. We want the pair that add up to that middle number. We want the pair that add up to 9. So I think that's going to be these two. They look like they add up to 9. This is not them. That's not 9. So this pair adds up to 9. So we're going to have x with 3, x with 6. Oops, I got a little ahead of myself. They both get the same sign, and they both get the first sign, so they both get the plus sign. Okay, back to full screen, and here we go. So listing out the factors of 20 to do this one. 1 and 20. Still rule number 1 because the back sign's positive. 1 and 20, 2 and 10, 4 and 5. We want the pair that add up to 12. The pair that add up to 12 are x with 2, x with 10, right? That's the only ones we want. Both get the first sign, x minus 10, x minus 2. Okay? That's how that one works. Rule number 1. Rule number 2 works this way. If the second sign is negative, you find the difference between your factors. The larger number uses the first sign. The other uses the opposite sign. So, let's probably split screen this so we can see the rule and the example at the same time. List off your factors of 44. Factors of 44 might include 1 and 44, 2 and 22, and probably 4 and 11. And so, pair that are 7 apart, the difference being 7, I think it's these two, right? The difference is 7. 7 apart. Okay? And so, x with a 4, x with an 11. Hard part, biggest number, 4 or 11. That's right, it's 11. And so it gets the first sign, and the other one gets the opposite sign. When we check with FOIL, that gives me the positive 4 times, or negative 4 times positive 11 gives me the negative 44. Negative 4x plus 11 gives me the plus 7. Okay, let's go large screen and do this one. 27, list your factors of 27. 1 and 27, 3 and 9. That's about all. So, looking for the pair that are 6 apart. I'm guessing it's going to be these. So x with a 3 and x with a 9. Bigger number is 9. 9 gets the first sign. 3 gets the opposite sign. Okay, positive 3 times negative 9 gives me the negative 27 that I need. That works out delightfully for all of us. Those work really nicely when you have just x squared plus whatever. If we had something like 3x squared plus 5x plus 8, we'd have to do a little trial and error sort of situation. And try to make it work out. Try 3x and x, and see if we can't get the 8 to work out to give us a good number to make it all work out. Another thing you can also do when you have something like that, maybe we have 3x plus squared plus 6x plus 12 maybe. If I factor a 3 out, I get something like x squared plus 2x plus 4, which we may or may not be able to factor. I don't think we can in this case, but sometimes that'll make it a little easier to deal with getting rid of that common factor. So a quick little synopsis on factoring. Hope you learned something. Appreciate you watching, and we will talk to you very, very soon. Thanks.